All right, we move over to Randy Rocky, Swan Financial. Amanda wrote us this email. She says, I'm heartbroken. House is packed, movers booked, boxes checked. We found the perfect home. Everything was ready. Contract price, $260,000. We just received the appraisal. Randy, $230,000. The appraiser put down some incorrect names instead of ours, did not include one full bathroom, labeled the basement as 60% complete, even though it's fully finished. And Amanda says she's devastated. She says, after months of trying and rejected offers, we were so close to having our dream home. What do I do now? All right, Amanda, let's go to Randy and pull that microphone closer to you because it sounds like you're
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
What did we do?
Is that better?
Yeah, better.
Okay. So a couple things. Number one is if you can find comps that show that it should be at 260, then you turn those in to the appraiser and hopefully they will change. If they do not change it, there's really two options. Number one, it's a combination of three. So either number one, the seller drops their price to 230. Number two, they drop it maybe to 245, and the buyer's responsible for another 240 for another $15,000 at closing, or they keep it at the 260, and the buyer's responsible for another $30,000 to bring to the closing table.
Yeah, and if the buyer can't do that, so it falls apart. There is another option, and we've talked about this. This is thinking out of the box. So, Amanda, you're going to need the approval. First, I would go through what Randy said. Ask what the seller is willing to do to drop the price to meet the appraised price. But if the seller says, no, I'm sticking with it, then the option is, well, will you give me an extension to get another application into another loan company, right?
Loan company, yes, and get another appraisal done. So if it's FHA, you can't.
Right.
So you have 6 months at that appraisal price.
If it's FHA.
If it is conventional, right? If it's conventional,
and VA, same thing. VA, the appraisal doesn't stick, right, with the house.
That is correct.
Yeah, it's a tough one, and I feel for you, but there are a couple of options. Don't give up yet. And if your realtor should be able to find some comps that support the 260. The other thing is you could ask your realtor to go back to the listing realtor, the agent who's listed the house, and ask them where they got their comps to come up with a $260,000 price. That could be a clue as to which way to go. Sometimes the appraisers will not listen to realtors or even other appraisers. So it's a crapshoot. But the final deal is you got to go to another loan company and you'll have to make payment for a new application and another appraisal. But if you really want the house and you think it's worth that money, you'll forward that way. We've seen that happen. A reminder, if you'd like to see what real estate agents look for when they are listing their home and your home, they look at our website, Louisville3D.com. It's a kind of a hodgepodge of videos and 3D tours that we do. So take a look and see what we do, and you'll see what other agents look at. Louisville3D.com.